sensitive? Why everybody so sensitive? Does anybody even give? We feeling babies up with medicine. Yeah. Ooh, sipping on juice, sitting in the coupe, thinking about school, thinking about you. Come through, sniffing on blue, sniffing on.
What's up, everybody? My name is Chris Mohair, aka Rob Savage, and we're here again with another episode of 600 Seconds with HYLO Art. And before we get started, I just want to say make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, because today we have a very special guest who goes by the name of
Miss Let's Sip and Talk, also known as FREMA Kennedy.
Y'all clap it up for FREMA Kennedy. How you doing today, Miss Freeman?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing great. Before we get started, I want you to look at that camera and let the people know what it is that you do.
Okay, so I have my online talk show called Let's Sip and Talk with FREMA. So I'm a podcaster and, I don't know, all that good stuff.
Okay. What made you want to get started with doing that?
Well, before I got started doing this, I used to be a mission coordinator at a company where I had to actually be a confidant, give advice, find resources for individuals. So once I resigned from that position, I realized that I felt kind of empty, and I still wanted to give back in a way by, providing knowledge and helping people. So I decided to do an online talk show.
Okay. I know you had trouble with this question earlier. Who are some of your biggest influences, if you have any?
I know this is so cliche, but I'm going to just have to say my children, because I want them to see me go, reach the top. So
y'all clap it up for the kids. Yeah. We love the kids. So, FREMA Kennedy, I imagine that's not a stage name. That's your real name.
That's my real name.
Okay, what made you want to go with your real name, whereas a lot of people feel like they have to come up with a stage name?
Well, I feel like FREMA's already unique, so that pretty much sums it up.
Yeah, there's not that many out there.
Yeah, you're not going to find too many FREMAs. So
right,
I just left it as is.
I understand. I got, my last name. So talk to us about your podcast. Like, what is it all about?
Well, originally I started out doing panels where we had about 5 individuals where we discussed certain topics, because a lot of people don't have individuals that they can speak to about things they're going through. So I figured, hey, if they watch the show, maybe they'll get some questions answered, see things from different perspectives. But then, of course, COVID hit. So then someone reached out to me about interviewing, like you do. So kudos to you. Keep that up. So then I started interviewing individuals, allowing them to give their walk of life, shedding light on different situations. And again, people can learn from other people. So, yeah.
Okay. You do a lot, though. Between being a podcaster, a host, you do charity events. What would you say is the lane that you feel like you love the most?
Charity events, because I've been doing that for years, and it feels good. It's like it's a lot of work, to put it together, but once it's over, it feels like you did something positive. It makes you feel good. So I say charity events.
Okay, yeah, you feel kind of fulfilled. Like, it feels good to help others. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all take note. It feels good to help others. Your sense of fashion is amazing. It's clearly palpable.
I don't know about that.
How much importance do you place on, how you look, your style?
I don't put too much. I don't know. It's a hard question only because I don't say I put a lot into it. However, I do put a lot of thought now that I think about it. But I don't know. I can't answer that question.
I was about to say, does it come naturally? You just wake up and
it don't come naturally. It takes it's a lot of work.
Oh, I feel you.
That's because I'm indecisive, though.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm the same way. I feel you. What current or future projects do you have in the works right now?
Well, and this actually goes back to question number 2. I interviewed someone last night, and she's an activist for child sexual abuse. And so I have the pleasure of interviewing a lot of individuals, again, from different walks of life. So my next project I want to work on for next year is getting together with a lot of individuals that was on my show and have a big community event with different awareness, just like a huge, I don't want to say festival, but just a lot of knowledge given to everybody from different people.
Okay, like an awareness festival.
Awareness event.
Yeah. I feel that. Yeah. Ah, that's dope. That's a good idea.
That'd be next year because I want it to be big.
Yeah. I love it. A little bit off of business. What's your favorite movie of all time?
The Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz, the old,
the original,
Wow.
Yeah.
Classic. That's a classic. It's a classic. What about TV shows? What do you watch?
I'm a reality junkie, kind of, sort of. I don't really watch too much TV, but let me see. What do I watch now? I don't know what I watch now. I don't think I really watch too much.
Too busy to watch
Love
TV.
is Blind. That's
Love is Blind.
that's like a reality show where they meet on first sight, get married. You know, on first sight. Yeah.
It's like on Netflix, right, or something. Yeah,
Yep.
I seen that. Okay. If you could, it says work with one creative, but I'm asking.
Oh, and I'm sorry, P Valley back. I'm sorry.
P Valley. I heard that too. That's C-Star's favorite show. It say if you could work with one creative, but I'm asking you if you could interview one creative, dead or alive, anybody in the world, who would it be?
Anyone you said?
It could be anybody.
Anyone. Shoot. I know this is gonna be off the wall, but I love Beyonce, so I probably would.
That's not off the wall.
I would do
Beyonce?
her. I would
That's the easy
interview
answer.
her.
That would be dope. That would be absolutely. That's a big I made it moment right there. You get Beyonce on here. Do you have any advice for anybody watching who maybe wants to do something similar to what it is that you do?
Just start. If it's something you want to do, just go ahead and do it. If you have the resources to do it, or if you don't, ask. Because a lot of people don't want to ask questions because they're scared of rejection. You'll get a no a couple times, but you keep going. Just do it.
Yeah, well, we was just talking about that. The only way to learn is to constantly ask. Like, you can't act like you know everything all the time. Is there anything that we didn't touch on today that you wanted to talk about?
Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Let's Sip and Talk with FREMA, FREMA.
All right. You have any final shout-outs?
Well, I don't know where he went. My boyfriend was sitting there, but he must have went to get something to drink. So,
All right.
no, thanks for having me on, though.
Well, thank you.
I
for coming.
enjoyed this.
Hey, we enjoyed you.
This is my first interview.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Y'all clap it up for FREMA Kennedy.
Yeah, you couldn't wait for me. I couldn't get it together. Try to get my together. You couldn't wait for me. I couldn't get it together. Go find you one better. A serious